in our sights now. What's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum, Grant?
I'd argue both, B.A. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum, just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
And now Dallas' starting group. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Flag is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Marshall in at the small forward position.
Boy, that's how you execute in the painted area. Love when P.J. Washington is assertive. And
it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Pass to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Knicks ball.
And they double up Brunson. Anunoby with it. Marshall's there. Towns. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl-Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
B.A., there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Pulls it in from the elbow. That shot off the mark. The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
First team foul.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The head coach for New York gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what his defense can do to nullify Kyrie Irving, and he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter for everything you throw at him. He makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our help defense. B.A.?
And Allie, thanks. Outside Hart, pass to Anunoby. Unloads from 13. Mavericks with a rebound.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Washington passes to Irving. Hits the trifecta. Irving's got 5.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
New York has gone 0 for 3 from downtown, and they pick up 2.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Knicks trail by 6. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by Marshall. And Dallas with possession. A big stretch here going. 10-2. And Washington with the basket on the assist by Flag. 7 points in the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Big time slam by Karl-Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Irving for 3. Towns with a rebound. The Knicks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Bridges. Misses off the right iron.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Pass to Flag. Here's Gafford. Off target on the 15-footer. The Knicks shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. With the crossover, and it's Bridges laying it in.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
He buries it from 3.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. For the Knicks, Robinson, he's checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Clarkson comes in for Hart. And Alvarado's subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The Mavericks lead by 7. And Doris, the Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks and a swap for Mikal Bridges. Safe to say there's some pressure to perform.
There is no doubt about that, BA, because that is forever the prism through which I will view this trade. His team had showed such patience to that point. To give away 5 coveted first-round picks speaks volumes about the impact they believe he can have for them.
Middleton, no good. For New York, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Here they come with numbers in transition. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Thompson passes to Lively. Back to Thompson. The 3 ball. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Thompson outside. Fires the 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And it's Clarkson missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Williams from long range gets the 3 to fall.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Clarkson for 3. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own 3.
And so it's Dallas liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Up big because... Hey there, everyone. Happy Cinco de Mayo to all of you as we get you back to some NBA action. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Flag is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Derek Lively. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Williams in at point guard. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back to you guys.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Alvarado. No good from outside.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And Christie, here we go. Oh, and Towns with the block.
This is exactly what you need from Karl Anthony Towns on the defensive end.
Mavericks lead 38-21.
Dallas leading by 17. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Christie. Williams has got 5 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Knicks. OG Anunoby's checked in for Shannon. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Chris Middleton. Marshall comes in for Christie. And Irving is subbed in for Lively. And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
Knocks it down from distance.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Brunson outside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
And the shot's good by Irving.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Bridges finds Brunson. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Pass to Williams. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now that's Karl Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
Irving against Brunson. Irving, the pass to Williams. And here's Gafford. 5 to shoot. And here's Flagg outside. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Pass to Hart. Here's Brunson outside. And the three-pointer goes. Brunson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
After a slow start, he has really tightened up his game.